Welcome in, everybody. A Monday night here at Card Lines is, I don't know, I'd say mostly better than anywhere. Marty here at Card Lines. Thank you so much for joining us. I got Mad Max behind the keyboard and also top loading and sleeving stuff up that I don't get a chance to do. Fun night, little mixer of some baseball and some football on this last wild card weekend, I believe. I think Pittsburgh and Houston are playing right now, so please feel free to give me updates as we go along. But thank you so much for joining us on eBay Live and on YouTube. For those of you who bought in, that is awesome. For those of you who are along for the ride, just to keep me company and try to join in the chat and the hit counter, I appreciate that too. We do have a couple spots that we do need to sell tonight. If anybody is interested who either hasn't purchased one yet or who might be interested in purchasing another one, we've got one open spot in the Bowman Camo break, which is not this first one, but the next one. That is the White Sox spot. And it's starting out at $1.50 plus the shipping. We've got the Arizona Cardinals are available in both the calendar and in score. We're selling that for as one spot, so you get both teams, you get the same team, Arizona, but in both breaks. As I can't speak, sorry. And that's starting out at $2.50, and okay. Well, as soon as I explain this one, Bonito, I'll put it up and we'll start it. So I appreciate that. And then we have the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens will be also combined in the score break. So you get both those teams starting out at $2.50 as well. So I'll open up the White Sox one right now. And this is not for the first break, not for the Mega, Bowman Chrome Mega, but for the Bowman Camo Cello packs. So this is the White Sox starting out at $1.50. Good luck. And perfect. Bonito, thank you so much for that purchase. Really, really appreciate it. So that one now is, we're going to make this full. Max, I got that one. But and then not sure if anybody is interested. We'll try it one time before we start the baseball ones, then we'll try the football ones in a little bit. So if anybody's interested in the football breaks, we've got the Arizona Cardinals spot. So we'll try it starting out at $2.50 if anybody's interested right now. You get Arizona for both the calendar and for the score. Okay. And then we'll do the Atlanta Falcons and the Ravens. This is for the score only, but you get both those teams. Starting out at $2.50. Oh, Bonito, thank you so much for the bid. Oh, nice. Little bidding war, always fun. Awesome. AW Tim, thank you so much for the bid, and really, really appreciate it. We'll try to sell that Arizona spot again. So, Max, if you can change that, the Atlanta and the Baltimore Ravens spots are gone. That would be great. And with that being said, we'll give the baseball one, well, not give it a shot. We're going to get started. So again, Marty here at Cardlines. Thanks so much for joining in on YouTube and on eBay, eBay Live. Let me pull up our break schedule really quick. So as you see, we're starting out at 8 o'clock, just a few minutes after we sold a couple spots. So we got 8 o'clock with the Bowman Chrome Mega, then the Bowman Camo Cello packs. Then we're switching it up to football and the 4 of the NFL Absolute calendars. And then we've got 3 of the NFL Score Mega packs. So 4 breaks tonight. Again, thanks so much for jumping in. We'll get this back up here, and we're going to go with our team list. Starting out with Bowman Chrome. So I just want to thank you guys as I start to open up this first box. Thanks Steve B for grabbing Arizona. Jonathan J, sorry, for the Braves. Lane F for the Orioles. Patrick C for the Red Sox. Andrew M for the Cubs. Lane F for the White Sox. Trent E for the Reds. Steve B for the Guardians. Javon R with the Rockies. Paul M with the Tigers. Javon R with the Astros. Justin B with the Royals. Raymond F with the Angels. Bradley M with the Dodgers. Let's grab these guys. Empty box. Sure, we got our packs. Mega packs. Let's see here. So where were we? Sorry. Bradley M with the Dodgers. Thomas B with the Marlins. Steve B with the Brewers. Jeremy R with the Twins. Heath B with the Mets. Bradley M with the Yankees. Sang Y with the A's. Andrew M with the Phillies. Bradley M with the Pirates. Mike H with the Padres. Andrew M with the Giants. Lane F with the Mariners. Brian Y with the Cardinals. Chip J with the Rays. William H with the Rangers. Brian W with the Blue Jays. And Paul M with the Nationals. Thank you guys so much for buying into those spots. And like I said, this one is full. Oh, I did not. I ran the first one, the Cardinals one. If you want, I can run it again really quick. No one bid on the Cardinals one, and you would get it for both the football breaks. So if you're interested, I can run it really quick, and then we can get started with the baseball. So I can run it. I'll run it really quick and see what happens. So this is for Arizona in both the calendar and the score. Awesome. Thank you so much for bidding and hopefully winning. I think you did. Yep, and paid. So that worked out well. So Max, we should be good, right? Okay.
Just finishing updating.
Okay. AWM, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so all the spots are now full, so we are good. So I talked about all the teams. Let's talk about the hit counter, you guys. So we'll get rid of the team. So again, for those of you who have been with us before, you know the drill. But for those of you who are new, appreciate you guys jumping in. Hit counter is pretty simple. No purchase necessary. In this one, you are picking if I'm going to pull an Oriole, a Cardinal, a Blue Jay, or, oh no, thank you. Really appreciate it. Or Juan Soto times 3. So that means that Juan Soto is my favorite player. I collect him, pre-see him. So Jeff helped me with the hit counter and he put this guy up. So we'll see if I pull any card that has a Juan Soto, it's going to be 3 spots on the hit counter. So will Juan Soto come up more than these other teams? So you're picking one of those 4 spots and then the total number. So if you think the Cardinals are going to win and you think there is going to be 24 total out of the 5 boxes, you're going to say Cardinal and 24. You can change. Lou, welcome in. You can change at any time. I'm going to go through 3 boxes and then I'm going to close those predictions. So then you're stuck with it. If you pick the spot that wins and if you pick the total number within one, either way. So if you said 24 and you're at 23 or 25 or 24, you'll get leprechauns that will run for you at the end of the evening. Again, no purchase necessary. Those leprechauns will run on your behalf to try to get some free packs that we would love to send out to you. All we ask is if you have not participated with us before, we need your email address, or sorry, shoot us an email so we can get your address so we can send you those packs if you happen to win. Otherwise, you're not getting those packs. So with that being said, we're a little behind. Thanks so much for the guesses. I shouldn't say the bids as well. Oriole 17 for SJR cards. We got Soto's. Lou, hello. We got Blue Jays, Steve, welcome in. Chair Bear, welcome in. Yeah, so that's it. So Oriole, Cardinal, Blue Jay, or Soto. So I'm gonna have to remember those teams. That's my bugaboo. I learned the teams like at the very end. So when I finally get used to it. All right, here we go, you guys. We're gonna get started. Box number 1. We've got Dalton Rushing. We've got a Paul Skeens. Cody Bellinger. Adia. Oriole Cardinal. So that's a Cardinal. So that's going to go on the hit counter. Cardinals are on the board. Ramsal Medina. Shane Smith. These are Marco Dingus. Ooh, we've got a Hayden Birdsong red. Cool. Texas 7, Steelers 3. Oh, thank you. All right, Jerry, I'll do my best. Here we go. Charlie Condon. Christian Argulas. Wyatt Langford. Luis Angel Acuna. And a Marcelo Mayer. Let's not put that guy. Prospect. Stephanie, no gradeds here. This one's a break that we sold some spots for. So we're not selling any graded stuff. Sorry. But feel free to check out the eBay store. We might have some in there. Will Taylor. Luis Pena. Bobby Witt Jr. Francisco Lindor. Fernando Tatis Jr. Zach Cole. Johnny Severino. Spencer Schwellenbach. Mike Trout. Chandler. Laser, that's a nice card. Manny Cedeno. Andrew Salas. And then our 2 mega pack. We got a Chris Rodriguez. We've got a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the Blue Jay. We're up to 2 on the hit counter. Aiden Johnson. Matt Chapman. Mick Abel. Roman Anthony. Nice card. Shohei Ohtani. The mega. Little ding on that lower left corner. Nice card nonetheless. And you guys, what? Oh, congratulations to the Rangers spot. William H. for the Paulino Santana auto. So cool. We've got a Aaron Judge Meteoric Rise. And then our last mega, Yahil Melendez for the Cubs. Really cool. So unless it's a big one, you guys, going forward, I am going to just set these megas on the side, and we will top load them after the fact. Just wanted you guys to know, save a little bit of time. So, oh, sorry. AW Tim, after the third box, that's when we'll stop the prediction. So you can make changes up until that time. So we are just starting box 2. So I'll get these guys opened up. Empty box. Again, you are picking who you think is going to get pulled the most, and then the total of all 4 spots added together. Take the counter off. Box 2. Chad Patrick. There's a Oreo. On the board, we're at 3. Kobe Mayo. Rookie Andrew McCutchen. Kai Roberts. Libertas Aponte. Mick Abel. Luke Dickerson. Laser. And then we have Angel Martinez on the Rookie Shield Red. Still SPs, you guys. Did not print up as many as the others, so nice card right here. We've got a Jesus Mate sighting. Top prospects. Let's see if he gets a call up this year. Carlos LaGrange. Matt Shaw. James Wood, rookie. Luke Keyshaw. Spencer Geisting. Brett Bateman. We have another Oriole sighting. Up to 2. 4 total. And the gunner. Corbin Carroll. Seiya Suzuki. Carson Williams, Neil Rodriguez, Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman, Leo DeVries, Yellow Marquez, and a Bryce Eldridge. So again, you guys, like I said, I'll get leaved up and top loaded, but for time's sake, I'll just sort of go through them so we know, unless it's a big hit. We got a Bobby Witt Jr. Still sleep them up though. Top load, yeah. We'll sleep them up. We'll top load them after. There we go. Keep them safe. Bryce Eldridge. Roki Sasaki. Gabriel Belio. Another Marcelo Mayer. Juan Thomas. Tomas, I'm sorry. Cub system. Ellie De La Cruz. Another Bubba. Meteoric Rise of Matt Shaw. And finishing up with an Elian Pena. End up top loading a bunch of them. Not bad. Not bad at all, you guys. Box number 2. So let's bring up the hit counter. So we're going to go through, so we're at 4. We're going to go through this box. And then I'll open up stuff for the next one, and that's when we'll close it out. Empty box. Do you ever have the Rodriguez cards? I missed them. And for the hit counter? Oh, Cardinal. Oh. That's true. I did. Gotcha. Thank you. Max, can you take a look? Was there one or 2 Cardinals or 3 Cardinals right now? At least 2, I think now. 2? Okay. Double check on my end. We're at 2, so we're good. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me honest. Appreciate it. Very easy to miss them. I'm not used to the teams. Easier when I can just focus in on a player. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. And you are picking, if you're join us for the hit counter, you are picking one of the 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together. Okay. Here we go. Cade Horton. Jake Mangum. Bertus Aponte. These parallels a lot. Raul Solano. Aiden Johnson. Blake Snell. Hayden Birdsong. Sasaki. Henry Torres. Hardson Castillo. Mookie Betts. Jose Imanaga. Zach Neto. David Sandlin. Noah Schultz. Carlos Correa. Juan Capata. We've got a rookie red shield of Jake Mangum. We've got an Oriole sighting. Puts us up to 6. Nate George. Ethan Salas. Chad Patrick. Kobe Mayo. Another Oriole. Just taking a little lead to 4. Total of 7. Andrew McCutcheon. Bo Davidson. And then Roman Anthony. And 2 megas. We've got another Aiden Johnson. Christopher Polanco. The Blue Jay. 7 to 2. 8 total. Matt Chapman. This earlier. Sorry, everybody. Put a sleeve on him. Making sure. Go. Christian Campbell. Tommy White. Orky Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. Juan Tomas. And congratulations to the Dodger spot, Bradley M. Eduardo Quintero auto. Number 299. Awesome. Fireworks for you, my friend. Oh, thanks so much for the bid. I didn't see it down there. And a Junior Caminero to finish up. All right, you guys, fun stuff. Box number 3, or excuse me, box number 4. 3 out the window, 4 is getting open. Those of you who are coming in a little early for the Camo one, I'm just a few minutes behind, had a few spots to sell. So just getting started on this evening. That's fun stuff. 2 baseball, 2 football. So that's our hit counter. Again, if you're not familiar, you're picking one of those 4 spots, and then the total of all 4 empty box. And that will get you a possibility to earn some leprechauns that will run for you at the end of the evening for our hit counter giveaway. For those of you who are in for the buyer's giveaway, or buyer's spots, who bought spots in any of the breaks tonight, you will also get leprechauns for the buyer's giveaway. So, thank you so much for joining us tonight. So, again, if you haven't had a chance to press the like, subscribe, follow, smash those buttons. I really appreciate you guys being here and being part of our Cardlines family. If you haven't done so already, that would be awesome. Follow us on eBay. Make sure you subscribe to that or follow us so then you know when we go live. Check out auctions for all the upcoming breaks and events that we have going on, listed on eBay as well as on the website, cardlines.com. Go there. Subscribe to the newsletter. Comes out a couple times a week with just great information, and check out the store there for supplies, for some wax, for fun stuff. Check out the eBay store for individual cards that we have listed up for auction right now, and just keep checking us out. So again, if you haven't made any changes, I'm going to take a quick drink, and then we're going to get started. And I'm going to close those predictions. So again, you're picking one of those 4 spots and then the total number. We still have 2 boxes to go. All right, Max, when you get a chance, you can close those predictions. That would be awesome. Good luck, you guys. And here we go. Ronald Acuna Jr., Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, Raymar Medina, Jacob Christian, Edgar Quaro, Chase Dollander, we've got a Dijon Masaris, I believe. George Lombard Jr., Wilfred De La Cruz, Kevin Alcantara. We have a Jacob Wilson sighting. Followed by a Jacob DeGrom. We have another Blue Jay. Brings them up to 3. We are at 9 total. RJ Shrek. We have another Oriole. Orioles keep the lead. They're at 5, 10 total. Jordan Sanchez. Randy Rosarena. Logan Henderson. Song Che Cheng. Kevin Alvarez. Evis Zagiri. We have another Oriole. Up to 6. 11 total. We have a Jackson Holiday sighting. UC Kikuchi. Harold Rivas. DeJean Marceris, and Kendry Martinez. Our megas. Freddie Freeman. Yajo Tornes. Cam Smith. Steven Marinas. Yaro Padilla is a Cardinal. They're up to 3. 12 total. Shotaro Mori. James Wood. Oh, Davidson. Meteoric rise of Jack Caglianone. And Yoshinabu Yamamoto. Cool. All right, you guys. Box number 5. Again, those of you who are here for the Camo break. Camo, we are just a few minutes behind, but hopefully we will catch up. Get to that break shortly. Empty box. Right, last pack for the megas. Okay. Here we go. Hit counter is at 12. Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Jordan Alvarez, Danielo Marquez, Bryce Eldridge, Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, RJ Dean Johnson, Chris Rodriguez, Trey Sweeney, Cam Smith, Chandler Simpson, Hartson Castillo, Joel Solano, Bryce Harper, Willie Adames, Bo Bichette, Blue Jay. They're up to 4. We're at 13 total. Luke Dickerson, Henry Torres, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez, Neves Izagiri. These are Sender De La Cruz, and then Leo DeVries. Okay. 2 mega packs. What happens? He has been all over this break. Another Aiden Johnson. Matt Chapman. Another Blue Jay sighting. Christopher Polanco. Blue Jays pull within 1. 14 total. They're at 5. Christian Campbell. Dylan Cruz. Ooh, 7-6 at halftime. Ooh. Thanks, Lou, for the update. Freddie Freeman. Theo Tornes. Cam Smith. Get on the mega. Steven Marinos. And Tommy White. All right, you guys. Fun stuff here. So, do a quick recap. So here are all of our megas. We'll get top loaded up. I'll leave that to Max in the background. And then we'll do a little recap of what fun stuff we pulled. So we've got Cam Smith on the mega. Dylan Cruz on the mega. Neves Izagiri. Bowman Chrome first laser one. RJ Shrek. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Jack Caglianone on the Meteoric Rise. James Wood. Shintaro Mori first on the mega. Cam Smith, another mega. Harold Rivas on the first laser. Jacob Wilson. John Macaris. Juan Tomas. Lorky Rodriguez. Jake Mangum on the red shield. Juan Cabada. Roki. Berta Saponte. Cade Horton. Elian Pena on the mega. Matt Shaw on the Meteoric Rise. Bubba Chandler. Juan Tomas. Marcelo Mayer. Roki Sasaki. Leo DeVries. James Wood, Jesus Mate, Red Shield of Angel Martinez, Luke Dickerson, Aaron Judge, Meteoric Rise, Roman Anthony, the Mega Shohei Ohtani on the Mega, Andrew Salas, Bubba Chandler, Marcelo Mayer, Hayden Birdsong on the red, Paulino Santana on the Mega Auto, and then Eduardo Quintero on the auto, numbered to 99. Awesome stuff, you guys. So we get all that stuff top loaded, sleeved up, and all that fun stuff. That'll bring us to, bring these guys over. Bowman, Camo. We'll do these like 3 or so at a time, just so it doesn't get to be too much. So here we go. Let's bring up our break schedule, just so you guys can see. Finished up the Bowman Chrome Mega. We're now on to the Bowman Camo Cello. All spots were sold. There were some open ones, but some were sold. And let me get this to the right screen. So we'll bring up our team list. As I open some of these guys up. This one, again, we're going with teams for different teams in the hit counter. So, oh, sorry. We'll do the, oh yeah, that's right, the hit counter. I apologize. So, I'll show you guys. We'll get the team list off. Thanks, Lou. So that was the hit counter, how it ended up in the last round. So, Orioles and 14 total. So, Lane got one. Jer Bear got 2, Lou, you got 2, Justin B got 1, Lodeman got 2, and Andrew T got 1. So, again, thank you guys so much for picking those guys. So let's get the counter off. We'll get the team list up for Camo. There we go. So, I just want to thank Andrew M. for grabbing the Diamondbacks, Kenneth H. for grabbing the Braves, Jeremy L. for the Orioles, Scott B. for the Red Sox, Justin B. for the Cubs and White Sox, Jeremy L. for the Reds, Justin B. For the Guardians and the Rockies, Daryl F. for the Tigers, Daryl D. for the Astros, William H. for the Royals, John K. for the Angels, Justin B. for the Dodgers, Marlins, Brewers, and Twins. Andrew M. for the Mets, Bradley M. for the Yankees, Brian M. for the A's, Andrew M. for the Phillies, Brian M. for the Pirates, Rich H. for the Padres, Andrew M. for the Giants and the Mariners, Brian Y. for the Cardinals, Chip J. for the Rays, William H. for the Rangers, Brian W. for the Blue Jays, and Brian M. for the Nationals. Again, thank you so much for grabbing those teams. Really, really appreciate it. Get the teams out of here and bring up the hit counter for this one. So like I said earlier, this one, 4 teams. So any Guardians, Nationals, Rangers, or Mariners that are pulled will get added to the hit counter. Please keep me honest, because again, it'll take me a good amount of packs for me to remember and learn all these teams, and then it seems like right when I learn them, then we're going to be done with this break and move on to the next break. Okay. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we have 12 packs. So we'll go through 6. We'll open up the next batch, and then we'll close the hit counter though before we start talking about the second half. So again, you're picking one of those 4 spots, which one you think will get the most pulls, and then the total number of all 4 spots together. So you think it's the Rangers in 21, and that's what you'll say. And if you are correct, you'll get some leprechauns that'll help run for you at the end of the evening for some giveaways. And you can be on either side of the number. So if you pick 21 and the number is 22, you're good. If you pick 19, you're good. All right, here we go, you guys. Good luck. Oop, you know what? I'm gonna get some more sleeves before we get started. Hoping I will need them. There we go. Should be good. Okay. Paul Goldschmidt starts us out. It's your Guardians, Nationals, Rangers, Mariners. Josh Bell, Mookie Betts. Alex Bregman, newest Cub, I believe. Jose Abreu. We have a Casey Mize, Rookie of the Year favorites. A nice year last year. First couple of years were a struggle. Marco Luciano, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Our camos of Vidal Bruin, Jake Vogel, and Bryce Jarvis. Guardians, Nationals, Rangers, Mariners. I can do this. Okay. Our chromes of Jeter Downs. Another Marco Luciano. Nick Matan, Vidal Bruin. Hunter Bishop. Tyler Stevenson. There's a Ranger. Anderson Tejada. Rangers are on the board, and we are at 1. Joey Bart. Nate Pearson. Xander Bogaerts. Straighten up my piles. Okay, there we go. We have here Astros, Talent Pipeline, Emerson Hancock, Mariners. Here on the board. We're at 2. There we go, you guys. That's what we want to see. Little PCA action on the camo. Start for the Met spot there. CJ Abram. Trevor Larnach. Nick Lodolo. On the chromes, Asa Lacy, Cody House, Freddie Zamora, Blake Snell, Yu Darvish, and we have a Scooble sighting. Clark Schmidt. We have a Guardian. Tristan McKenzie. We're up to 3. Alan Baum on the back one. Nice rookie. Shea Langoliers, Antonio Gomez, Jose Salas, Fridas Nova, Jason Dominguez, one more year to top load. Has to have a better year. Snell Diaz, Mario Feliciano, Matt Manning, Hunter Green, Andres Jimenez, Dylan Carlson, Miguel Cabrera, Max Kepler, Gleyber Torres, Nick Madrigal, Blaze Jordan, Camo Spencer Torkels, Drew Waters, Riley Green, you have another Guardian. They're up to 2. 4 total. Jose Tena, Edward Cabrera, Ronnie Marciano, or Mauricio, sorry. Edward Cabrera, I believe, just got traded to the Cubs as well. Bobby Witt Jr., Spencer Howard, Ketel Marte, Joey Votto, Keston Hurria, Buster Posey, Ryan Mountcastle, the Rookie of the Year favorites. Emerson Hancock, Mariner. They're up to 2. 5 total so far. Freddie Zamora, Trent DeVoe, Hunter Green, Colton Walker, Matan, Dylan Dingler. Hey, we've got a National on the board. Cade Cavalli. 6 total. Christopher Morel, Garrett Cole, Austin Meadows, Chris Bubik, Tyler Stevenson, Anderson Tejada, another Ranger. 7 total. Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, I just put 2 cards in there. Stick into the back of them. There we go. Jason Dominguez, this one on the Futurist. Cody Heiss, Ed Howard, Jason Rosario, Abel, Jason Rosario again, Antonio Gomez, and Grayson Rodriguez. All right, you guys. So, hit counter is a little active. We're up to 7 so far through 3 Cello packs. So again, you are picking the total of all 4 spots all together, and then which spot you feel is going to be pulled the most. And that can get you, again, no purchase necessary. That can get you some leprechauns to run at the end of the evening. Okay. Just missed the garbage, you guys. That was a pretty bad shot. Usually it gets harder at the end of the evening when all the packs have been open. Right now I still have a bunch of room. So it's a good thing I didn't play basketball. I could shoot a little bit, but no offensive moves. More free throws than anything. Thanks so much for joining us. Always fun having you here. Rip some. There we go. I like it. Well, Jerry, you just called it, my friend. So he likes the Guardians. So we're going to get this hit counter off. And good luck, everybody. We're going to start us out with the Guardian. So it's a pretty good call. They're up to 3. 8 total. Christian McKenzie, Ian Anderson, Nick Undergo, Garrett Crochet. This was a sneaky little set that has some pretty big rookies. Jose Altuve, Joey Bart, Asa Lacy, Helio Ramos, Michael Toglia, Matt Manning, Hunter Green, Michael Toglia again, Shea Langoliers, Byron Laura, he's a Ranger. Put the Rangers up to 3. 9 on the. There's a Guardian though. Put them at 4. Puts them in double digits. Christian Yelich, Sean Murphy, Kyle Lewis, the National. They're up to 2. We're at 11. Max Scherzer, another Ryan Mountcastle. Rookie of the Year favorites. Casey Mize. Bowman Scouts Top 100. Kevin Alcantara on the Camo. Riley Green. Alex Manaea. Jared Kelly. Another Guardian. Up to 5. 12 total. Emerson Hancock. Mariner. They're up to 3. 13 total. Wow, just going crazy with the hit counter. National. They're up to 3. Christian Javier, Berlin Marquez, Shohei Ohtani. Charlie Blackmon. Brian Anderson. Let's see here. What do we do in here? This is the Cubs pipeline. Robert Hassel on the futurist. Zach Veed. Aaron Sabato. Michael Toglia. Dylan Lynch. Edward Cabrera. Alex Minaya. That's the Blue Jay. Oh no, that was the last one. Huh, see, I knew I'd do that. Tyler Callahan. Alex Bregman. Jose Abreu. Fernando Tatis Jr. Anthony Rendon. Ryan Mountcastle. Dylan Carlson. Emerson Hancock. Mariners go to 4. 15 total. Ismael Mena. Jose Salas. Heston Kjerstad. Camo. Austin Martin. Jackson Cower. Royce Lewis. Antonio Gomez. Grayson Rodriguez. Jazz Chisholm. Rookie. Casey Mize. Rookie. Paper. Debbie Garcia. Jake Cronenworth. Luis Campusano. Nate Pearson. Joe Adell. Joe Adell had a good year last year. I'll do this for him. Jose Salas. Jason Rosario. Simeon Woods Richardson. Jason Dominguez. C.J. Abrams. Dax Fulton. Shane Baez. Shea Langeliers. Ronald Acuna Jr. Shane Bieber, the Guardian. 16 total. Christian Yelich. Sean Murphy. Kyle Lewis. Brings the Mariners up to 5. We are at 17 total. Sixto Sanchez. Spencer Torkelson on the futurist. Aaron Sabato. Dylan Dingler. Nick Lofton. Miguel Amaya. Ed Howard. Byron Laura, the Ranger. Brings them up to 4. 18 total. And Reed Detmers. All right, you guys. I'm going to open these 3. And you're going to have to make your final predictions. Right now, we got the Guardians in the lead, but pretty close. 18 total, halfway there. On pace for 30s, mid-30s. Will we get there? You guys have faith in me? Could we get 40? Can I remember the teams? That's also helpful. SJ Cards, thanks so much for your prediction. Open these guys up. So again, any changes, please make them soon. Nope, the predictions are not closed yet. Very soon, though. Thanks for your prediction. Totally missed again. There we go. Care Bear, thank you. Like you got faith in me. Nobody else does. In the 30s, I like it. Okay. And thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. Don't forget to press that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow. Oh, totally missed again. Really bad trash day for me. All right, so I'm going to take a quick drink, and then we're going to close those predictions. All right, Max, if you can close them, that would be awesome. Good luck, everybody. Joey Gallo, Ranger right away. 19 total. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bruce Robert, Freddie Freeman, Tanner Houck, Evan White on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Marco Luciano on the Futurists. Jackson Cower. Yolbert Sanchez, the Camo. Helio Ramos. Nick Gonzalez. Nolan Gorman. Hunter Bishop. Adley Rushman. Sam Huff, the Ranger. Total are 6 for them, 20 total. Dalton Varsha, Brady Singer, Alex Bowman, Nolan Arenado. There's a Wander sighting. Nolan Jones on the Guardians. 7 total. 21 total overall. Ryan Lade, Patrick Bailey, Max Mayer, Emerson Hancock. Puts the Mariners up to 6. 22 total. Keani Cavaco, Dylan Dingler, Justin Foscue. The Rangers tie it up at 7. Jonathan India, EU Darvish, Scooble. Clark Schmidt, another Guardian. They're up to 8. 24 total. Ian Anderson, Aaron Judge, the Chrome. Colton Welker on the Camo, Seth Beer, Heston Kjerstad, Spencer Torkelson, Neil Diaz, Corbin Carroll, Shea Langoliers, Byron Laura, Ranger, 6/8. 25 total. Nick Undergo. Garrett Crochet. Jose Altuve. Pete Alonso. Manny Machado. Oh, you guys, we have a redemption. That is awesome. Austin Martin. Chrome Prospect Auto of Austin Martin. Congratulations to the Blue Jays spot. Brian W. I believe this is still good, even though it expired. I believe it's 10 years now. So, when you get that, send that sucker in. Heston Kjerstad on the Futurist. Jason Rosario. Tristan Casas on the Camo. Cody Hose. Oh. Corner. Out of 499. Ismail Mena. 140 out of 499. Padres spot. Congratulations, Rich H. Oh, Rachel. Welcome in. Millie, Maisie. Welcome in. Xavier Edwards. Reed Detmers. Logan Gilbert, who is a Mariner. They're at 7. Close ball game, you guys. 26 total. Pete Alonso. Manny Machado. Luis Garcia, who is a National. Not heard from them lately. 27 total. Sixto Sanchez. Jordan Alvarez. Another Sixto Sanchez on the favorite of the year. Emerson Hancock. Ties it up. 3-way tie with the Mariners. 28 total. Nick York. DL Hall. Ooh, yeah. What was last one? Jason Rosario. Colton Welker. Marco Luciano. Patrick Bailey. Jackson Cower. Jacob deGrom. Mike Clevenger. Matt Chapman. Javier Baez. Whit Merrifield. You've got a Bobby Witt Jr. sighting. Asa Lacy. Jason Dominguez. Different variations of him today. Andrew Vaughn. Matthew Thompson. Mick Abel. Byron Laura. Ranger. Take the lead. They're at 9. 29 total. We have a Guardian. Want their spot back. 30 total. Heston Kjerstad. And a Kevin Alcantara. Okay, you guys. So that will take care of that set of packs. So we've got 3 packs left. Hit counter, I'll pull up even though it is closed, just for you guys to follow along. We're at 30. So, for those of you who had no faith in me, shame. Just kidding. Care Bear, right now you're my ride or die guy. Only one to go in the 30s. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can hook you up with another leprechaun. Hurt my shoulder. That was a lot of glue on that pack. Okay. So let's get these bad boys open. Those of you who are jumping in for our football break, our Panini, our calendar, we are just finishing up our Bowman Camo 1 baseball. So these are our last pack, so we should be there in the next 10 minutes. So a little bit late, but not too bad. Maybe we'll make up a little time if we can. Just gonna take a lot of cards, so that's not a bad thing. Could we get into the 40s? That would be crazy. Okay, here we go, you guys. Start out with Ronald Acuna Jr. Guardians go on the board again. Yeah, our first team in double digits. The 10. Christian Yelich, Sean Murphy, Kyle Lewis, Mariner. Mariners at 9. 32 total. Eston Kjerstad. This one. Marco Luciano on the Futurist. Jose Salas. Marco Luciano on the Camo. I did the ones earlier. We'll get them though. I'll make Max look back through. George Kirby. That's a Mariner. And they're in double digits. So we are at 33 total. Ryan Velade, Aaron Sabato, Jose Salas, and National to 5. Max Scherzer, Chris Bryant, Anthony Santander, Bobby Dahlbeck, Christian Pache, Herbert Ruiz, Miami Marlins, Tommy Evaldo, Edward Cabrera, and JJ Bleday. Matt Manning, Aaron Sabato, Jordan Westberg, Simeon Woods Richardson, and Laura puts the Rangers into double digits. 35 total. Alexander Ramirez, Spencer Torkelson, Anthony Volpe, Dylan Carlson, Miguel Cabrera, Max Kepler, Gleyber Torres, Blake Snell, Orioles team talent pipeline. There's an ad layout there. Marco Luciano, Futurist, Gunnar Henderson on the Camo. Nick Lofton, George Kirby, sorry guys, thought I might have to sneeze, maybe not. Okay. So Mariners go up to 11, take the lead. Simeon Woods Richardson, Robert Hassel, Patrick Bailey, Jackson Cower, Yu Darvish, another Art School. Never have enough of those guys. Clark Schmidt, Tristan McKenzie, Guardians up to 11. 37 total. Ian Anderson, Jake Cronenworth, Josh Young, Ranger. Three-way tie at 11. Not anymore. We've got another Guardian. Tyler Freeman on the Camo. And another Guardian. Nolan Jones. We are at 40, you guys. Jason Dominguez. Ronnie Marciano. Mauricio, excuse me. Lyris Montero. Another Lyris Montero. Heston Kjerstad. Kevin Alcantara. Just keep hitting stuff. Garrett Crochet. Jose Altuve, Pete Alonso, Manny Machado. We have a national. They're up to 6. 41 total. Sixto Sanchez. San Francisco with Helio Ramos on it. Mauricio on the Camo. Top asleep. Mario Feliciano. Justin Foscue. It's the Rangers up to 12. 42 total. Clayton Beater, Mackenzie Gore. Another Ranger. Maximo Acosta. Puts them at 13. 43 total. Alex Manaea, Tyler Callahan, Jordan Alvarez. Jacob deGrom, Mike Clevenger, Matt Chapman, Javier Baez, Dylan Carlson on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Mick Abel on the Futurists. Simeon Woods Richardson. Adley Rushman on the Camo. Aaron Sabato on the Chrome first. Bryson Stott. Josiah Gray. Francisco Alvarez. And then to finish up with you guys, Xavier Edwards out of 299. I can't see that number. 299. Awesome, you guys. So that will conclude our Camo break. We'll do a little recap, and we will get started on our football break. So, before we do that, what did we finish up with? We had 2 ties with the hit counter. So if you pick the Rangers and the Guardians, you got Leprechaun. So Lane F, Lou B, Jer Bear, Lodeman, and Andrew T. So nice job there. If you picked 42, 43, or 44, which no one picked in the 40s, you would get another Leprechaun. So thank you so much for playing along. Really appreciate that. So here's our we'll do a quick recap. Xavier Edwards to 299. Adley on the Camo. Crochet rookie. Alcantara, Bowman first. Dominguez on the Camo. Park Scuba rookie. Gunner on the Camo. Adley, Talent Pipeline Chrome. Heston Kjerstad Chrome. Another Heston Kjerstad Chrome. Alcantara on the first. Jason Dominguez on the Camo. Bobby Witt on the Chrome. Ismail Mena out of 499. Chrome first. Our redemption was Austin Martin on the Chrome Prospect. Garrett Crochet. Spencer Torkelson Chrome. Aaron Judge Chrome. Sorry, that just felt weird. Tark Skubal rookie. Spencer Torkelson on the Futurist. Jason Dominguez Chrome. Joe Adell Scouts 100. Shohei. Riley Green on the Camo. Alcantara on the Camo first. Casey Mize top 100. Mountcastle on the Chrome rookie favorites. Crochet rookie. Jason Dominguez Futurist. Acuna Jr. on the Chrome. Hunter Green on the Camo. Ryan Mountcastle on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Riley Green on the Chrome. Torkelson on the Camo. Dominguez on the Chrome. Alec Bohm on the Chrome rookie. Tark Skubal, another rookie. PCA on the Camo. And Casey Mize Rookie of the Year favorites. Fun stuff, you guys. So, up our break schedule. Oh, that's weird. There we go. A little behind, but that's okay. We are going to jump into football. And as you'll be able to see in just a second, bring one of these guys over. You've seen us do these before. These guys are big. So you can look on the overhead cam. I'm going to open up one and then get started. And then Max is going to open up the others. And then we'll just have them off to the side. So you'll see that everything on the overhead cam is good. And we're not messing around. Let's see here. Start there, at least get the plastic off. I think that's a good start. So these are our calendars. Side there. Nice. Empty box. So as you see, there are all these cards. Let's say that. Not a ton of cards. Right, Max? But lots of packs. So each pack has 3 cards inside. Right. That all over. Side. Okay. Empty. Okay. So, as you can see, you guys, we've got this craziness going on in all these packs. So, at least this first time, I don't even remember how to do this. I have to bring up the team list. That's the way we're going to start. Thank everybody. Start opening up some packs. So, Andrew T. Thanks for the Cardinals. Grab the Cardinals. Rich H with the top. Andrew L with the Ravens. Let's see here with the Ravens. Robert D with the Bills. Kevin S with the Panthers and the Bears. Robert D with the Bengals. Robert D. Oh, Stephen T. with the Cowboys. Robert D. with the Broncos. Robert L. with the Lions. Robert D. with the Packers. Brian W. with the Texans. Tyler H. with the Colts. JP with the Jaguars. Nicole E. with the Chiefs. Renee D. with the Raiders. Robert D. with the Chargers and the Rams. Ryan C. with the Dolphins. Kevin E. with the Vikings. Brian Y. with the Patriots. Kenneth H. with the Saints. Robert D. with the Giants. Let's see here. Jonathan C. with the Jets and the Eagles. Brian W. with the Steelers. Robert D. with the 49ers. Aaron S. with the Seahawks. Robert D. with the Bucks. Brian W. with the Titans. And Jay G. with the Washington Commanders. Whew. All right, so that I've only opened up like 10 packs. It seems like not even close. So let's bring up talk about that guy. So get rid of this. So so this one we have 2 inserts and 2 teams. So your choice, you get to pick one of those 4 spots, what you think will get the most pulls. Oh, Cody, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. You've been collecting since 1988. That's awesome. I've been collecting a lot longer than that because I'm old. So what do you like to collect? Do you have a PC, favorite type of card? What do you like? If you're still in the room, I apologize for missing you earlier. So with the hit counter, you are picking one of those 4 spots and then the total of all 4. Thank you, by the way. All 4 added together. So we have 2 teams, 2 inserts. Hog Heaven and By Storm are your inserts. And the Commanders and the Chargers are our teams. So any Commander or any Charger will get put on that team. If there happens to be a By Storm or a Charger, Commander or a Charger, I should say, that happens to be on a By Storm or a Hog Heaven, then it will go to both spots. So you are going to pick, again, the top one that you think is going to get the most pulls, and then the total of all 4 added together. All right, I see the finish line on the first basically month of calendars. 4 months here of calendars. Shower cards, 12 on the Chargers. Okay. Don't know what to expect because, again, each pack only has 3 cards. Not tons of cards. But who knows? All right, last one. Come on. There we go. Just want to make sure I don't dig any corners. This way. Out the other side. Maybe not. Let's do it that way. Brute force. Okay. So again, Hog Heaven, Commanders, By Storm, or Chargers. That's what you're picking in our hit counter. Welcome in for the break. Again, thanks so much for being with us. Well, I saw that one. I'm going to sweat that one out, you guys, for the very end of the first calendar. All right, so we've got a Jerome Ford. We've got our first By Storm on the board with Luther Burden and the Bears that moved on past the Packers. Not happy in these parts. There's some Bear fans around here. Nick Emmenward, rookie. Sorry, again, I might tilt some of these guys to see them. Will Anderson Jr. Speaking of Packers, the Pack Attack, the rookie introductions. Arian Smith on the Jets. Bo Nick sighting. I wish that they would make this so much easier for those of us who have old eyes to read it, since it just melts right in with the coloring at the bottom. So okay, so this one we're gonna randomize off because we've got a Brock Ewers and a Ashton Genty. So we'll randomize this off between the two spots later on. Get a chance to get those leprechauns out early. Thought. Unless we get a second one. If we get a second one, then each team will get one. So we've got a Josh Conley Jr. That is a Commander. They are on the board. We're at 2. Cortland Sutton. Hog Heaven. Josh Jacobs. They're on the board. The counter's just going crazy. Jack Beck, excuse me. Rookie, nice rookie for the Raiders. Kyron Williams. Rookie wave. Mecca Puka. Nice rookie year. Travis Hunter. Unfortunately, with injury, did not have a nice rookie year. Roma Dunze. Rookie wave of Will Howard. Ty Felton with the Vikings. DJ Moore came up big for them. Another by storm, this one of Tyler Warren. Yes, there can be. Let's see here, by storm. That is the hope that we can do that. Before, so hopefully we can do it again. Get some more top loaders. Jadon Blue. Brandon Ayuk. Draft Diamonds. Diane Henley for the Chargers. Will Howard. Terrence Ferguson. Chuba Hubbard. Another by storm. Cam Scatabo. Ding on that lower left-hand corner. Mecca Buka. All ding on the lower left-hand corner some. I did get the charger earlier. I am sorry. We're up to 6. Just want to double check. Yep, charger. Let's see when you switch from one to the next. Totally forget sometimes what are the new teams. It was a Ram. Okay. I'll get it going. Jaden Reed. Hog Heaven. We're up to 2. Dylan Gabriel. 7 total so far on the hit counter. Corners. And Genty. Jacoby Myers. Jalen Royals. Wafame. Oh, Olahame Diaho. Oh, sorry. Nico Collins. By Storm. To 8 total. Terrence Ferguson. Walter Nolan. Aaron Jones. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Draft Diamonds. Alec Iomanor. Sorry. My mouth doesn't want to say it. My brain does. Kendry Miller. Another Hog Heaven. Inserts are popping today. Will Howard. TJ Sanders. CeeDee Lamb. Pat Bryant on the rookie wave. Jaden Higgins. Marvin Harrison Jr. Another Hog Heaven. The 4. They're in double digits of Aaron Jones. Elijah Arroyo. Trey McBride. Yaya Diabe. The Draft Diamonds. Nick Martin. Trey Henderson. Or Hendrickson, excuse me. Another by Storm. Ashton Genty. Up to 11. Thanks for the pick. Be nice. High back. Armin Membo. Bucky Irvin. Indianapolis Colts. Sweet feet. Josh Simmons. Tank Bigsby. Giants rookie introductions. Trey Harris, another Charger. You're up to 2. And we're at 12 total. Trevor Lawrence. Jalen Noel, rookie wave. Jack Kaiser. Tony Pollard. Hog Heaven of Jared Goff. So we're up to 13. Ancient Judkins. Rookie. Great year for Cleveland. Michael Pittman Jr. Jalen Hurts, Draft Diamonds. Jalen Lane, Commander. Up to 2. 14 total. Dak Prescott. And we have a holiday suit, you guys, of Travion Henderson to finish up. That's cool. Congratulations to the New England spot. Brian Y. This will be the right size. It will. Very cool. All right, so that brings us to our hit counter as I start to open up the next gazillion packs. As you see, inserts were very prevalent in this first go through on the first calendar. Again, you're looking at like 90 cards total, and 10 of them were inserts. That's pretty cool. So, 90-ish cards. So again, if you haven't been with us before, you are picking one of those 4 spots, and then the total of all 4 spots added together. So already at 14. So as you guys can see, air quotes of on pace for 56. I don't think that's going to happen, but doesn't mean we couldn't get into the upper 30s or 40s for sure. So get a lot of the big names you want. Now we need some kabooms. They're fun stuff. So, anybody over the weekend go to any card shows or rip some crazy stuff that you pulled some awesome things? Estate sales, Facebook Marketplace stuff, any good stuff for your collections or for your stores, sales, anything on your end card wise, let me know. I'm gearing up and get some things organized to really do one show before. Take that back. I've done 2 to be correct. One when I was like 16. A very long time ago. I was still at a mall when malls existed. And then I did one last year for the first time. They tried it out at a church with some other collectible stuff, and it was pretty fun. But I am gearing up to do another show in like less than 2 weeks now. So a lot of organizing, leaving, and top loading than what I've been doing. Pretty soon I need to make my signs for my boxes. If I can get them all ready to go. Plan out what's going to be in my little display case. And then just go over and do some more pricing, update some stuff, and make sure things are in the right boxes. So I'm also taking my daughter, because my wife has stuff going on that day, so my daughter gets to go, and she is one of those, being a 10-year-old, she's thrilled but not thrilled. So I said that she could definitely bring her iPad. So she is not really into cards. She's into cards for like 5 minutes, and then she moves on. So we'll see. She wants to look at all the other booths or other tables. She wants to check out the concession area and desserts. And she said that if I had to run to the bathroom or something, she would make sure that she would watch the table and try to sell all the cards. So I really appreciate that. I've got that covered. I was worried about that. Last pack for calendar number 2. We'll get through this one, open up the packs for the next one, and then we'll close those predictions, but we got a ways to go. All right, let's get that hit counter off. All right, Tony Pollard. Rookie introductions of Big Apple Ballers. So many little corner dings. Drives me nuts. Jack Kaiser. Trevor Lawrence. Dart and Tesla. So this one also will get randomized off. Rookie introductions. We have another Charger. Up to 3. Trey Harris. Dak Prescott. We've got a hog heaven of Patrick Mahomes. Commander. Up to 3. 17 total. Jalen Lane. Michael Pittman Jr. Ricky Wave of Riley Leonard. Judkins. Oh, like, what's going on? Sorry, I couldn't see. I was looking in the wrong spot. Jacoby Myers. By Storm of Quinn Ewers. 17 total. Starting to get top loaded up. Mekabuka. Hitting all the rookies, you guys. That's nice. Chuba Hubbard. Malcolm Rodriguez on the draft diamonds. Terrence Ferguson. Brian Thomas Jr. Hog Heaven. Travis Hunter. 19 total. 7 for Hog Heaven. That rhymes. And Ashton Genty. Jaden Reed. Mikael Williams. Ricky Wave. Fami Oladejo. Getting better at it. Romadoons. Hog Heaven of Joe Burrow. Up to 8. Will Howard. Romadoons. Christian Benford. Draft Diamonds for the Bills. Jaden Blue. Tank Bigsby. By Storm. Up to 21. Caleb Johnson. Josh Simmons. Brandon Ayuk. Jack Beck. The rookie wave. Another Jack Beck rookie. Trey Hendrickson. Hog Heaven. Luther Burden. Up to 22. Nick Martin. Bucky Irvin. Draft Diamond. Max Crosby. Armand Membo. Marvin Harrison Jr. We have a By Storm. Cam Ward. Puts the buy storm to 8, 23 total. Ty Felton, Ray McBride, Quinton Judkins on the rookie wave. Get a ding on that corner. So many of them. Elijah Arroyo, Bo Nix, Luca on the buy storm. Little ding in that corner. Them at 9. 24 total. Sorry. Aaron Smith. Kyron Williams. And Milrow. So this one will get randomized off as well. Josh Connolly Jr. We have a Commander sighting. Up to 4. 25 total. Cortland Sutton. Chargers charging it up on the rookie introductions. 26 total. Travis Hunter. So many things to sleeve and top load. It's so crazy. Will Anderson Jr. Draft Diamonds. Alex Highsmith for the Steelers. Nick Mamwari for Seattle. Quentin Johnston for the Chargers. Up to 5. 27 total. Browns rookie trio. Riley Leonard. Geno Smith. By storm, Mason Taylor. Puts them double digits. 28 total. Jack Sawyer. Christian McCaffrey. Dedamore Lenore on the Draft Diamonds. Trayvon Henderson. Henderson. Sam Darnold. JT Tumalu. And holiday suit of Will Howard. There we go. All right, you guys. 2 down. 2 to go. Bring up the hit counter. We're at 28 total. If you want to make any changes, now is starting to be that time. Not quite right on the same pace I think we were before. I think I joked. I think I said 56, and that's where we're at. 14 the first one, 14 more the second one. When we keep up this pace, I storm 51. Thanks, Ken. Daniel, if you're still in here, I would pick something different. Or you can do the Hog Heaven, but I'd pick more than 20. See our cards at 49, so not bad. Lou, if you're still around, I would pick higher than 14. Tyler, if you're in, I would pick, you got to pick one of those spots. Can't pick both, Hog or Storm. And I'd go much higher than whatever numbers you picked, 9 or 11. Even if you add them together, it's not good enough. We're already past that, so. All right, Lou, nice, I like that. So, these calendars are fun. Be a fun thing to do each night. My wife sort of did something like this for me with the score packs. There were only 3 in each one. And it was fun to rip each day. I forgot about them though each day because it wasn't like a actual calendar like this. She made them, she put them in different envelopes. So it was fun to do. I love my wife. She tolerates not just me, but me in this hobby. So go. Just gonna get past that corner. And if you're in a little early before our score break, we're a little behind, but having fun. I blame my eyes. I can't read because I can't see. So wouldn't that be amazing if we could get a kaboom? Again, thanks so much for joining us, following us on the different socials, and pressing the like and subscribe button and all that stuff. I appreciate it. You get over to cardlines.com to check out the website and look in on all the stuff we've got going on. Subscribe to that newsletter. Get it sent to you a couple times a week. A lot of great content. Check out the store. A lot of products for sale. A lot of wax, a lot of sealed stuff. If there's something you're looking for that we may not have in there, shoot us a message. We'll see what we can do. A lot of supplies, a lot of fun stuff. Also, go over on eBay and again, make sure you're following and subscribing us there, so it lets you know when we're on. So you can jump in and check out all those auctions that we have for the rest of this week and starting next week. I'll be back Thursday morning. Jeff will be on the rest of this week. Taking a quick drink, and then we're going to close those predictions. All right, Max, if you can close them. Good luck, you guys. But yeah, if you subscribe or follow us on eBay, you can go over to our eBay store, see all the singles and stuff we've got listed. And then I'll also let you know when we do come on live. Even if it's in just one of these breaks and you're not part of it, jump in and follow along in the chat and the hit counter. Here we go, Lamar Jackson. We've got another by storm to 11. 29 total. This one of Travis Hunter. Judge, Mars Stewart. Sorry, I couldn't read it. Kyle Hamilton. We've got a Commander / Redskin. That counts. We're up to 30. Draft diamond of Kirk Cousins. Jackson Dart sighting. Just need to get some more top footers, everybody. Bear with me for a second. Josh Jacobs. This one we've got a bunch of teams. So this is a 3 guy. So this third 3 one will be randomized off as well. So 2 separate randomizers. Those leprechauns are going to be busy early. Unless we get 3 more or 2 more. Dylan Sampson. Jonathan Taylor. And another one. Nick Skirton. Sorry, couldn't see it. Derrick Henry. Hog Heaven goes to double digits. This one of Jackson Dart. We got a Tyler Warren. A great rookie year. Colts. Monroe St. Brown. Luther Burden, the 3rd. Another Luther Burden. We've had all different kinds of him. Chris Olave. We have a by Storm. I apologize. There we go. This by Storm puts us, and he's a Charger. Double dip right there. We're up to 34. Jimmy Dyke. Puka. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Draft Diamonds. Jordan Birch. Zay Flowers. Matthew Golden on the rookie wave. Quinn Ewers. It's fun to see all these cards. Audric Estime. Marion Hampton on the by Storm. And a Charger. So it puts us up to 36. Abdul Carter. Joe Burrow. Another Hog Heaven of Jackson Smith and Jigba. Fantastic here. Hog Heaven goes up to 12. Donovan Zraku. Drake May. Chuba Hubbard on the draft diamonds. Mike Green. CJ Stroud. Tucker Kraft on the draft diamonds. Malachi Starks. Justin Jefferson. Hog Heaven goes up to 13. 38 total. Terrence Ferguson. Torrey Horton. Ramondre Stevenson. Travis Hunter. Rookie wave. It's almost like he's waving right there. Jordan James. Andrew Makuba, excuse me. Jerry Jeudy. Oh my, you guys. Oh, out of nowhere. Holy crap. Caleb Williams. Kaboom. On the horizontal. Wow. Kevin S. Congratulations, my friend. Ooh. Wow. Be very careful. That is nice. Out of nowhere. That guy's going right back there. Amazing. Whew. You get a fist bump, my friend. We don't give out those very often anymore, but no, you get a disco ball. I mean, do that. That is awesome. Oh, there's the fist bump. You get one of those too. Holy crap! Ooh. Jack Hez Hunter. Wow. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Orange Crush. The Denver introductions. Shamir James. That is awesome. Xavier Legette. Back in black. Pittsburgh rookies. Donovan Jackson. Bryce Young. Kyle Williams on the rookie wave. Mikael Williams. Ray McLeod. Hog Heaven of Brian Thomas Jr. That is, wow, that's amazing. Alfred Collins. Justin Fields. Another Hog Heaven. This one of George Kittle. So sad for him that he had that injury last night. Carson Schwessinger. Jaden Daniels is a Commander. They're up to 6, and we are at 41 total. Kevin Williams on the draft diamonds. Landon Jackson. Devon Anche. Achan, excuse me. Jalen Milrow on the by Storm. Tyler Show. Another Commander. Up to 7. And this is what I was sweating earlier. I didn't know we were going to get the Kaboom. Matthew Golden on the holiday suit. Wow. So cool. Awesome. All right, you guys. One calendar to go. Again, if you guys are here for the score break, we're a little behind. but it has been well worth it. As you see behind, we just grabbed a Kaboom. We're doing some amazing stuff. So, wow. Here's the hit counter update. So, we got 28 plus what? 28 plus 14 would be 30, 42. So, we're actually a little ahead of our pace to get in the mid 50s. Wow. This is awesome. We'll try to rip these guys fast. Love to get us. I'm just getting greedy. Second Kaboom. Got a horizontal. Let's get a vertical one. Amazing. Hit counters have been crazy. My eyes have been crazy. Trying to read these names. It's a cool design. Make the names shinier or different color than what fits in. There we go. Come on, give me trouble. Thank you guys for sticking around, keeping me up to date with scores of the games and your lives and when you started collecting and things like that. Fun to talk about all that stuff. Couple packs to go. Again, cool product, fun rip. Well, there are only 3 cards in here, but I get it. You're not supposed to open them all up necessarily at one time. Two to go. All right, you guys. So good luck. Get counter out of here. I'm going to be adding to it right away. The Lad McConkey puts the Chargers up to 8, 44 total. And by storm. Excuse me. Cam Scattaboo. Benjamin Morrison. Do that. Jahmyr Gibbs. Another Hog Heaven. Terrence Ferguson. And Judkins. Jordan Love. Another by storm. So I'm up to 16. And 47 total. Terrence Ferguson. And another Terrence Ferguson. So many Terrence Fergusons. Brock Bowers. Rookie wave of Pat Bryant. Mecca Uka. Devonta Smith. Hog Heaven of Will Howard. $48 total. Lafame Lodejo. Getting better. Joe Mixon. Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the draft diamonds. Ashton Jetty. Let's get some of his cards. A couple of them. Tua. By storm, Luther Burton the third. That spot's up to 17 as well. 49 total. JT Tumalu. Josh Allen. Pack Attack rookie introductions. Travion Henderson. Quentin Johnson, Charger. Puts them up to 9 and us to 50 total. By storm, Tatiroa McMillan. $18 for them, up to 51. Jaden Blue. Brian Thomas Jr. Travion Henderson by storm to 19. This is just a crazy hit counter. It won't stop, people. We're at 52. But then we have a commander. So we're at 53. Oh, that was, Josh Connolly Jr. Sam Darnold. Look, a manure on the rookie wave. Travis Hunter. Christian McCaffrey. Hog Heaven of McMillan. Puts them up to 18. 54 total. Jack Beck. James Cook. Another Charger. Puts them into double digits. Draft diamonds. Tatiroa McMillan again. Alec Pierce. Hog Heaven of Josh Jacobs. Puts them up to 19 on the hit counter. Colston Loveland. Unbelievable game for the Bears. Isaiah Pacheco. Mecca Mbuka on the rookie wave. Lower left corner ding. Seems to be the place that all these are dinged. Every calendar. Riley Leonard. Drake London. We haven't, I believe, a second one of this one, Walking Tall. So that means that each team will get one. We do have a second one. Check. That means that these will not get off the auction. Nope, we do have the second one. So those will not get randomized off. Jack Sawyer, Jake Ferguson. Suiting Up. We got a second one of these guys. So they will not get randomized off. Each team will get one. Josh Simmons. Ed Johnson. Travis Hunter. And the Ricky Wave. So many rookies. Jack Kaiser. Jamar Chase. The Patriots rookies. Ty Felton. David Montgomery. Houston Texans rookies. Elijah Arroyo. Kenneth Walker III. Another Travis Hunter. This one by Storm. By Storm, our first one to go into the 20s. 57 total. Nick Martin. Chase Brown. Who are triples. There are two of them. So this will go to two of the teams on this one. Membo. Geno Smith. Jake Ferguson Draft Diamonds. Will Howard. Tyreek Hill. And to finish up with a Tez John. Oh, I lied. There's one behind it. Oh, that is Trey Harris. Charger. Puts them to 11. 58 total. And then a Tez Johnson. Sorry, as I destroy the camera. Tez Johnson holiday suit. All right, you guys, we made it through 4 calendars, 4 months of cards. Let's do a little housekeeping. So actually, you know what? Let's do our leprechaun race. We're going. I can type left. Okay, you guys. We're gonna clear this. We're gonna go for. So each team gets one. Is there two? We're gonna go for 12 seconds. Let me bring up the leprechauns. So left and right for our couple cards that need to get randomized off. So good luck, everybody. These two. This is gonna be good. And the right side. Okay. Okay, so that'll go to, I believe it is the Lions and the Seahawks. Those, we've got our 3-1. So we're gonna go on this one. We're gonna go left, middle, and right. edit this, left, middle, and right. And then whoever comes in first place will get one. Whoever comes in second place will get one. So shuffle it up a couple times and good luck. Out of nowhere. Left and right. Left gets one. Right gets one. Thank you, leprechauns. We'll see you again soon. Oops. Let's get rid of you guys. There we go. So that means I think it's the Titans and I believe the Cowboys. Okay. So let's do a little wrap up and then we will finish up our last break of the night. I know we're behind, but it is well worth it if we can hit this kaboom. So here's our recap, you guys. Tez Johnson, holiday suit. I'm just going to say the names. Travis Hunter, Makabuka, Colson Loveland, Travis Hunter, a lot of Travis Hunters, Travion Henderson, Ashton Genty, Makabuka, Quinshan Judkins, sorry. Brain freeze. Cam Scatterboom, Matthew Golden on the holiday suit, Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter, Drake May, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Omarion Hampton, Quinn Ewers, Tyler Warren, Jackson Dart, Travis Hunter, Will Howard on the suit, Travion Henderson, Cleveland rookies, Travis Hunter, Makambuka, Bo Nix, Quinshan Judkins, Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter, Makambuka, Quinn Ewers, Quinshan Judkins, Patrick Mahomes on the Hog Heaven New York rookies, Travion Henderson on the holiday suits, Quinshan Judkins, Giants potential rookies, Ashton Genty, Dylan Gabriel, Makambuka, Cam Scatterbo, Tyler Warren, Travis Hunter, Makambuka, and a Bo Nix. And then the granddaddy of them all, not the Rose Bowl, but a horizontal Caleb Williams Kaboom. Awesome. Fun stuff, you guys. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys and your patience. That brings us, as you can see, a little behind for score, but as you saw all that fun stuff, well worth it. Again, thanks for those that did buy in, and we had a couple open spots that got filled, so thank you. So we were full. We are full. All right, so let's bring up this team list. So as you can see behind, I'll do my score megas. A lot of cards, fun stuff. As I get through this first box, I just want to thank Andrew T for grabbing the Cardinals and the Falcons and the Ravens, Robert D with the Bills, Chip J with the Panthers, Rich H with the Bears, Robert D with the Bengals, Robert D with the Browns, Mike N with the Cowboys. Sorry, just make a little room. Let's see, where was I? Mike N with the Cowboys, Robert D with the Broncos, Trent E with the Lions, Robert D with the Packers, Rich H. Oh, there we go. Empty box. Rich H with the Texans and the Colts. Chip J with the Jaguars. Nicole E with the Kansas City Chiefs. Rich H with the Raiders. Robert D with the Chargers and Rams. Chip J with the Dolphins. Jeremy E with the Vikings. Jeremy E with the Vikings. Ken S with the Patriots. Brian Y with the Saints. Robert D with the Giants. Chip J with the Jets. Rick W with the Eagles. Thomas E with the Steelers. Robert D with the 49ers. Aaron S with the Seahawks. Robert D with the Bucks. Chip J with the Titans. And Daniel R with the Commanders. So, thank you everybody for buying in and grabbing those teams. You will be entered in our buyer's giving at the end of the evening. And this is our hit counter. For those who've been following tonight, there have been other teams that we've had. So I need to learn 4 new teams. So try to keep me honest. Cardinals, Falcons, Seahawks, and Eagles. So if I miss someone, let me know. You see it. But you are trying to pick the spot that will get the most pulls, and then the total number of all 4 added together. I'm going to go through 2 boxes, and then we'll save our 3rd box and get to our 3rd box, and then we'll close the predictions. But you can change any time up till I close those predictions. Again, Cardinal, Falcon, Seahawk, and Eagle. So all birds. I can remember birds. So I can do that. So good luck. Again, no purchase necessary. So let's start out with Ashton Genty. It's not a bad start. It's going to be so weird to see them in just their college uniform. Some of them. Sorry, getting some more top loaders. There we go. So, Jack Sawyer. Trey Hendrickson. So happy I can read these so much better. Luther Burden III. And we've got a numbered card already. Russell Wilson. 70 out of 399. The Giants spot. Congratulations, Robert D. We've got a red, Sam Laporta. Justin Simmons. Breeze Hall. Sean Watson. Chase Brown. Chris Jones. George Kittle. Jordan Addison. Olamide Zakas. Gosh, I totally forgot already. I'm like, ooh, I can remember birds. Nope, I can't remember birds. Funny. 1 for the Falcons. Watson, Browns, Kittle, Vikings. There we go. We're at Eagles. A.J. Brown. Got into it a little bit with this coach on the sidelines. Ozzie Newsome. Jalen Walker on the Falcons. We take a nice little lead, 2-1. Terrence Ferguson. Throwbacks. Another Falcon. Up to 4. Michael Penix Jr. That was. Xavier Worthy on the celebration. Dontavian Wicks on the red. Greg Dortch on the Cardinals. They're on the board. Let's see here. Ivan Pace Jr., Robert Mathis, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, Denzel Ward, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Dave Craig on the Seahawks. Birds are flying, you guys. We're up to 6. Tucker Kraft, Buda Baker, we're up to 7. And Nick Chubb. Jordan James, Mike Green. No Raven. Okay, that's a bird too. First ballot, Ray Lewis. Celebration, Bo Nix. Oh, dang, on the upper left. Seems to be our story with our dings and our corners. Lower left or upper left? Thad McConkey on the celebration. DK Metcalf. Jaden Reed. Michael Pittman Jr. Vita Vea. Vince Ferragamo. Chop Robinson. Frankie Luvu. Josie Jewell. John Elway. Aaron Jones. Aiden O'Connell. DMG, there's an Aiden O'Connell. Kobe Bryant. Not the basketball player. You're up to 4. The Falcons, 8 total. Xavier Restrepo. Sorry. Josh Allen. Dante Fowler Jr. Jordan Love on the red. Kenneth Walker, Seahawk, the 3rd. Seahawks are up to 2, 9 total. Greg Rousseau, Trey Benson, Bijan Robinson. That's another bird. Falcons are pulling away. They're at 5 already. They've got half the hits. Grayvon Dexter Sr., Tank Dell, Anthony Richardson, Mark Andrews, Danielle Hunter, Jalen Hurts, we're at 11. Drake May sighting. Oh, puts his performance yesterday. A lot of people think MVP. Yeah, him and Stafford. Curtis Rourke. Malachi Starks. Trey Hendrickson. Tony Pollard, throwback. Roquan Smith on the red. Jerome Bettis. Cortland Sutton. Christian Gonzalez. Wandell Robinson. Caleb Williams. That kaboom in the last break. He pulled it out. He did it when it was needed. The end yesterday. Gino Stone. Tyler Boyd. Joe Horn. Joe Thomas. Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Not bad, you guys. 11, first half, box 1. So again, no purchase necessary. If you were around a little bit ago, you got to see that those leprechauns came out and ran for us. So that is what you're picking. And to get some more of those leprechauns. cards. Nice. Eagles 32. Not bad. Hope we'll go past 32. That would be awesome. We shall see. Okay. Again, plenty of time to make changes. Here we go. Tyler Show. Devin Neal. Let's see what we got, you guys. Sweet. Zoned in. James Cook. Interesting design. Very nice. Congratulations to the Bills spot. Robert D. Baker Mayfield on the throwback. Cam Ward. Jackson Dart on the red. Brandon Fiske. Travis Etienne Jr. Derrick Henry. James Conner. There's a Cardinal. It's them 2, 3. 12 total. Terry McLaurin. Mark Gastineau. Sam Laporta. Alex Anzalone. Kamani Vidal. Landon Jackson. Jalen Milroe on the Seahawks. Malik Neighbors on the throwback. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the Seahawks. The celebration. It's the Seahawks up to 4. 14 total. Riley Moss on the red. Jerome Ford. J.K. Dobbins. Christian McCaffrey. Robert Spillane. Chris Godwin. Quentin Johnson. Patrick Estime. Dolphins. Jonnu Smith. Ian Hutchinson. Roquan Smith. Eric Ayamanor. Damian Martinez. Seahawks. Caught up. We're up to 15. Earl Campbell on the first ballot. Brandon Aubrey. 65-yard league leader. Bo Nix on the throwback. Austin Eckler. Devontae Smith on the Eagles. We're up to 3. 16 total. Mike Evans. Marshawn Lattimore. Tyreek Hill. Charvarius Ward. Jahmyr Gibbs. Lamar Jackson. Drake London. Comes up to 6. 17 total. Eddie Pinheiro. Calvin Banks Jr. Pat Bryant. Malik Neighbors on the celebration. Danielle Hunter on the sack attack. Marte Mapu on the red. Ken Anderson, Rich Gannon, Trent Green, Terrell Suggs, Quinion Mitchell on the Eagles. They're up to 4. 18 total. Rashee Rice, James Cook, Nick Bolton, Nick Bonito, Andre Sweat, Jaden Blue, Derek Harmon, Cameron Kitchens, Garrett Wilson, Benjamin Morrison on the red, Baker Mayfield, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Xavier Worthy, Vinny Testaverde, Will Anderson, Jordan Mailata on the Eagles. Eagles go up to 5. 19 total. Bryce Young, Fran Tarkington, and Edgar James. All right, not a bad first box, you guys. So box 1 is done, and we are already at 19. So we'll get through this box. Let's see where we are. 19 is pretty good. 57 pace. Good nuts. Empty box. And thank you so much for joining, sticking around, filling me in on stuff. Everybody, if I haven't talked to you or seen you guys, have nice holidays. We're I'd say doldrums, but it's a little warmer today here in the Milwaukee area. Almost all the snow is gone, just remnants here and there. See this weather brings the rest of the winter. It won't be too bad. First half of box 2. Good luck, you guys. Here we go. We have a Seahawk. Puts them up to 6. And 20 total. Torrey Horton. Gunnar Helm. Jonathan Grenard. Travis Hunter. Big touchdown grab yesterday. Little ding on the side. Hunter Henry. 199 out of 399. Nice hit. Congratulations on the New England spot. Ken S. Andre Sweat on the red. Blake Corum. Baker Mayfield. DJ Moore. Devin Achan, excuse me. Jared Verse. Malik Neighbors. Jalen Coker. Brian Thomas Jr. Bryce Young. Quinn Ewers. McMillan, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Lamar Jackson. Celebration, Billy Sims for my Lions on the red, Justin Herbert, Robert Brazil, Tony Dorsett, William Andrews on the Falcons. Puts them up to 7. They take the lead up to 21. Dolphins, Jordan Brooks, Josh Hines Allen, Joe Green, Joe Green, Joe Morris, Pat Fryermuth, Dalton Schultz, Shavon Revell Jr., Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins, Joe Thomas, first ballot, Devontae Adams on the celebration, Luther Burden, the third, Mike Sandstro, Michael Penix Jr. on the on the Falcons. They're up to 8, 22 total. Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Tolbert, Marlon Humphreys, Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals are up to 4, 23 total, and Garrett Wilson. Tyler Algiers, Falcons, them at 9, 24 total. Brian Urlacher, Bucky Irving, Riley Leonard, Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks, up to 7, 25 total. Jamar Chase on the celebration, TJ Watt on the sack attack, Andre Lenore for the 49ers on the red, Rashad Bateman, Kellen Winslow, Tony Pollard, Bo Nix. Debbie Tim, thanks for your prediction, your pick. George Pickens, Alvin Kamara, Demario Douglas, Aeneas Williams on the Cardinals. Up to 5. Total of 26. Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin, Matthew Golden, Jalen Noel, Bucky Irvin on the league leaders, Drake May on the throwback. Pretty cool. Nick Bonito on the red. Grant Calcaterra on the Eagles. I'm up to 6. 27 total. Cooper Kupp on the Seahawks. Moves them up to 8. 28 total. Keenan Allen, Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the Seahawks. I'm at 9. Matthew Stafford, Geno Smith, Tyler Bass, Doug Williams, EJ Speed, Jonathan Taylor. All right, you guys. So, hit counter. We're at 29 so far through 1.5 boxes. I'm guessing this will get us 30s. The upper 30s for sure. cheat and say that I just saw a Seahawk, so you know there's at least one. Saw a Falcon, so we just got two more. Eagles 39 at their cards. Ooh, jumping in with the 42 banger. I like it. I think we're going to be much higher, though, you guys. I think we're going to be in the upper 40s, lower 50s. That's my guess right now. Let's see what happens, though. Okay. Still time to change. Kyle McCord, Eagle to start with. They're up to 7. Puts us at 30. Shedeur Sanders. We have an Alvin Kamara, stars of the NFL. Congratulations to the Saint spot, Brian Y. Dexter Lawrence. Another Shedeur. Josh Connerly Jr. on the red. Trent Dilfer. Joe Cribbs. Jeffrey Simmons. David Montgomery. Jamian Sherwood. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Seahawks. Going to double digits. 31 total. Cleo Mack. Dave Casper. Tua. We have an Ashton Genty sighting. We also have a Colson Loveland sighting. Bo Nix on the throwback. Lad McConkey on the celebration. JJ McCarthy on the red. Xavier McKinney. Isaiah Likely. Ramondre Stevenson. Boswell. Tank Bigsby. Anthony Munoz. Brock Purdy. Olukunen. Russell Wilson. Alec Pierce. Jalen Walker on the Falcons. Puts them into double digits. 32 total. Excuse me. Terrence Ferguson. Terry Bradshaw. Brian Thomas Jr. Trey Hendrickson. Trey Tucker. Peyton Wilson. Joe Burrow. David Njoku. Jared Goff. Jaden Daniels. And CD Lamb. Please. Cleo Shakir, Lad McConkey, Brian Burns, Kyle Mungai, Mike Green, Celebration, Travis Kelce and the Chiefs, Will Anderson and the Texans, Monroe St. Brown on the Red, Mike Allstott, Chris Olave, Isaac Guerrero, E. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Devo Samuel, Nick Westbrook, Icahn, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold on the Seahawks. We're at 33 total. And AJ Barner on the Seahawks. 34 total. Jordan James, Mason Taylor. League leaders of Zaire Franklin, Tyreek Hill, Travion Henderson on the Red. Riley Moss, Dontavian Wicks, Devin Singletary, Vince Young, Warren Moon, Puka Nacua, Jalen Carter on the Eagles. They are up to 8 and 35 total. Trey McBride on the Cardinals. They're up to 6. 36 total. Tajay Spears and CJ Mosley on the Jets. All right, you guys. So, hit counter. We're at 36. 36. Last part wasn't the best. 1 box to go. So this is where, as they say, the rubber meets the road. Time to make a decision, and you got to stick to it. First half of this box, and then we'll close those predictions. So think about it. Think deep. Bring out your crystal ball. Empty box. Old cooler, we did the Bowman break, the 21, the Camo one. We did that a while ago. That was the second break of the night. This is we're just finishing up the 4th and last one. But you can, thanks for joining us, appreciate it. But you can see it on the replay, I believe, either on YouTube or I think on eBay Live when we finish this up. Right. Quick drink. Lose my voice a little. All right, you guys. So, any prediction changes, do it now. Is it about 20 seconds? Max is going to close them up. All right, Max, whenever you're ready. Josh Hines, good luck, you guys. Devin Achan. Probably should take off the counter. That would be good. Jared Verse. Malik Neighbors. Dalton Schultz. Jalen Coker. Brian Thomas Jr. Raheem Sanders. Princely Umayan, excuse me. CeeDee Lamb on the throwback. Puka on the celebration. Justin Fields on the red. Isaiah Pacheco. Michael Penix Jr. on the Falcons. Puts them up to 11. 37 total. Justin Herbert. Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals. They're up to 7. 38 total. Garrett Wilson. Will Anderson. Falcon. 12. Tied for the lead to 39 total. Jordan Brooks. Bucky Irvin. Mean Joe Green. Joe Morris. Pat Fryermuth. Zach Beach. Harold Fanning Jr. Barry Sanders. Mike Evans on the celebration. Brian Thomas Jr., league leader. Tony Pollard. Bo Nix. Mike Sandstro. Alvin Kamara. Demario Douglas. Jalen Tolbert. Marlon Humphrey. Troy Franklin. Tyler Algier on the Falcons. We're up to 13. We're at 40 total. Brian Urlacher. Shul Tootin. Mason Graham. Trey McBride on the Cardinals. They're up to 8. 41 total. Andrew Van Ginkel on the sack attack. Mark Rippon on the red. Grant Calcaterra, Eagles. 9 with the Eagles. 42. Keenan Allen. Rashad Bateman. Kellen Winslow. Matthew Stafford. Geno Smith. George Pickens. Jonathan Taylor. Aeneas Williams on the Cardinals. They're at 9. 43. Devontae Adams. Nick. Evan for the Seahawks. Up to 13. Keyshawn Chipkins. You just freaking my sleeves the wrong way. That's really annoying me. Nick Westbrook. Icon on the league leaders. Caleb Williams on the throwbacks. Jonnu Smith on the red. Joe Cribbs. Jeffrey Simmons. Cooper Kupp on Seattle. That puts them up to 14. 45 total. Anthony Munoz. David Montgomery. Damian Sherwood. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Puts them at 15. 46 total. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, also on the Seahawks. They're at 16. Tyler Bass, Doug Williams, EJ Speed, Mikael Williams, Kevin Winston Jr., Kyle Vanoy on the sack attack. We have Ashton Genty, followed by a little teaser. A Gunnar Helm, 17 out of 499. Sparkle there. That is sweet. Aiden Hutchinson on the red. Robert Brazil, Tony Dorsett, and Blake Corum. Hey guys, we have 5 packs left. Then a recap. And then leprechaun races. Thanks so much for joining tonight. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of good stuff. Had teams. Hopefully I was able to get you some nice stuff. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Keep me company. Max is just too big of a talker over there, so I need you guys to drown him out. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring up the counter just to show you guys. We're at 47 right now. So let's see what we end up with. Get mid-50s. That'd be cool. Alec Williams. Jaden Higgins. Right away, you guys. Oh, this is a nice one. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the stars of the NFL. That is also considered a Seahawk. Seahawks go up to 17. A pretty big lead right now. Let's see if they can keep it up. K-Dot. And Buka. Dylan Sampson on the red. Isaiah Likely. Ramondre Stevenson. Trent Dilfer. C.D. Lamb. Chris Boswell. Hank Bigsby. Cleo Mack. Dave Casper. Tua. Will Howard. Phil Maffa. Calvin Ridley on the throwback. Michael Penix on the Falcons. 14-49. Rico Dowdle on the red. Trey Tucker. Joe Burrow. Xavier McKinney. Deebo Samuel. David Njoku. Jared Goff. Jaden Daniels. Foy Alokun. Russell Wilson. Alec Pierce. Warren. Leo Mullins. Marshall Falk. There's an Eagle. Saquon Barkley. The Eagles into double digits. And puts us at 10 for their spot. 50 total. Terry Bradshaw on the first ballot. Mike Allstott. Chris Olave. Isaac Grendo. Peyton Wilson. Puka. T. Higgins. Alex Highsmith. Lad McConkey. Brian Burns. Brock Purdy. Marion Hampton. Yep, we went over, which is a good thing. Not a good thing for you guys, but a good thing overall. Shamir Stewart, Jaden Daniels on the celebration. Brian Burns, sack attack. Antonio Gates on the red. Riley Moss, Dontavian Wicks, Devin Singletary, Derek Stingley Jr., Vince Young, Warren Moon, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold on Seattle. Puts them to 18. 51 total. AJ Barner always will follow behind him, it looks like. Puts us to 19. 52 total. Cleo Shakir. Savion Williams. DJ Giddens. Bo Nix on the league leaders. Jane Reed, Will Johnson on the Cardinals puts them into double digits. So everybody got into double digits on the hit counter. 53 total on the red. Ken Houston, Rico Dowdle, Justin Fields, TJ Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Alexander Madison, DeForest Buckner, Tajay Spears, CJ Mosley, and Nick Westbrook. Icon on the Dolphins. All right, you guys. So, hit counter went to 53. So, a little less than I thought, but overall more than you guys thought. Chair Bear, congratulations on getting the Seahawks correct. So, that'll get you another leprechaun. So, just a quick recap, and then we'll bring out those leprechauns that I just mentioned. Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Omarion Hampton, Tyler Warren, Jaden Daniels, Mecca Mbuka. At the Stars of the NFL, Relic. Patch, sorry. Gunnar Helm out of 499. Ashton Genty. Kayla Williams on the throwbacks. Quinton Judkins. Bo Nix. Travion Henderson on the red. Jane Daniels. Throwbacks. Bo Nix. Colson Loveland. Ashton Genty. Shedeur Sanders. Stars of the NFL, Alvin Kamara on the patch. Shedeur Sanders. Throwbacks, Drake May. Bonix. Quinn Ewers. Hunter Henry out of 399. Travis Hunter. Bonix. Jackson Dart on the red. Cam Ward. James Cook on the zoned in. Caleb Williams. Drake May. Bonix. Ashton Genty. And out of 399, a Russell Wilson. A lot of fun stuff, you guys. All the breaks were super fun. Pulled some big stuff. So now, time for our leprechaun races. So here's the way it's going to work. So we had 4 breaks tonight, 2 baseball, 2 basketball. So for the hit counter, it's going to be first, second, third, and fourth. We're just going to go in order of the breaks. So first place gets this baseball one, second place gets this baseball one, third place gets this football one, and fourth place gets this football one. It's pretty simple. I say simple. We'll see what happens. And we'll see how it plays out, you guys. I don't want one person to win all the packs, so the most you can win would be 1. So hopefully we'll get 4 different people. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we'll see. Or if you win more than 1, and you would do maybe, well, we'll see what happens. Do 1 baseball, 1 football. So I'm going to set it in here. I'm going to shuffle them up a couple times. I'm going to bring up the leprechaun race and then shuffle them up. That'd be good. All right, 12 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Now jumble mess. Look at that. So we have Justin B. Lane F. Care Bear. And Loaded. Awesome. 4 different people. So the next one will be our buyer's givey. Oops, the packs are. Our buyer's givey. And we're going to do 2 givvies. We're going to do a givey for the 2 baseball teams, or 2 baseball breaks. And then we're going to do a givey for the 2 football ones. So let me go back, as you guys don't need to see all this, but are going to see it. Okay, guys, so we have 60 people. Well, I shouldn't say that, 60 spots. I'm going to shuffle it up a couple times. So first place gets the top baseball pack. Second place gets the bottom baseball pack. Oh, no. Okay, one more shuffle because that was weird. Okay. Let's see what happens. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if Stevie takes the lead. Will he hold on? He does. So Stevie. Yeah. Congratulations on the 2 baseball titles. Race again. Sorry, I just wanted the music off. Clear that. And again, amazing copying and pasting skills. And a few computer skills I have, I can do all right with. Okay. So again, we're going to go for 12 seconds. Same thing. First place gets the top pack. Second place gets the bottom pack. And again, thank you so much for participating tonight, everybody. We'll shuffle it up a couple times. Okay, one more. All right, let's see what happens. Good luck. He wants it. Something in the bottom. Okay. And then Kevin E. Awesome. Thank you, Leprechaun. Really appreciate it. You guys can go back to the stables and fill up on some Skittles and beer. Replenish yourself. Get ready for the next one. So, with that said, you guys, that will wrap up our breaks for tonight. Thank you. I know it went a little longer than expected, but we hit some monsters. So much fun. Again, I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate it. Thanks for pressing the like, subscribe, all those buttons. Follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, and on eBay Live, so you'll know when we're on again. Check out upcoming auctions. They are up and running for the next week of stuff. Go to Cardlines to check us out there. Subscribe to that newsletter. Check out the store. Get some supplies or some wax or whatever fun stuff. If you don't see something or you're interested in something, again, shoot us an email, contact us, and we'll see what we can do, if we can do anything for you. Also on eBay, check out the store. A lot of singles, a lot of fun stuff, some good deals to be had. But a pleasure as always. Thank you so much. I'm back on Thursday morning. Jeff's on tomorrow, I believe. So tune in. Again, good luck with all your card endeavors, whatever it may be, from selling to buying, collecting, personal collections, estate sales, all that. And just make sure you guys keep ripping. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.